All right, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Today I am filming my update for my project 50 pan, no buy 50 pan. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Just to let you know, this is kind of a 2-month update because I did not update in March at all. And yeah, I've just been really busy. Honestly, didn't really wear that much makeup anyways, so there's that. But this does have technically, in terms of time, 2 months worth of progress. But like I said, really didn't wear that much makeup. Honestly, I think between the 2 months, I may have just had enough for one update. First of all, no new empties, which is a bummer, but that's okay. One good thing is I finished my one shade that looks really similar to my MAC pigment that was in my Pan That palette, so go over there for an exciting update. But that means I can go ahead and use my little sample pigment that is anonymous. I don't know what the color is. It's just a sample, but it's got like a bronzy coloring to it. I just started using it though, literally today. I have it on my eyes right now. And yeah, so we'll see, but there's that. I also will say, so I have been working recently, and the days that I've been working, they're like 14-hour days, and I'm like sweaty and hot in the sun sometimes, and running around and all these types of things. So it has affected the way I'm using my makeup. For instance, I don't like to wear a pigment because no matter how much I put it on, if I'm really going ham at work, then sometimes I do get fallout. So, and it's just I don't have time to fix it or whatever throughout the day. So, while I'm at work, I'm not doing that. And then next I have my Vintage by Jessica Levinskind Rose Gold highlighter that I'm using as a blush topper. So last month I had, some progress, but last update, but this time around, I crushed it up. There was some coming through here. I crushed the rest of it up just because it was getting to a point where it was hard to get my brush into it. And that's that. I think last time I said oh, I don't know if I'll crush it up. Well, I got to the point where I crushed it up because it was just getting annoying. So we'll see next time. Hopefully there's enough progress to be crushing it up again, or at the very least, hopefully everything that's crushed up in there right now has been used up. Okay, very next is gonna be my Too Faced bronzer in Sweet Tea. I've been using this every day, and yet again, there is pan in there, yay, but still no pan in this side, which I'm basically concentrating my brush on this side. You can tell it's super, super flat versus pretty domed over there. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, any minute now, it's pretty dang close to the grate. But any minute now, hopefully I'll be able to hit some pan on that. We'll see. But I mean, it's a decent bronzer. I like it. Oh, also been watching Shauna Rapari. I think that's how you say her name. I'll link her down below. But she's awesome. She's a smaller project panner / she does commentary videos as well. And she was what have white influencers been doing? I just watched this video. She was what have white influencers been doing since Black Lives, oh my God, I'm getting so tongue-tied. Black Lives Matters movement. And I feel I'm really bad at this. I feel I'm awful at saying what I don't support, because there are products in my collection, which I bought many a year ago, that I don't support the beliefs of the brand anymore, or at least the people of the brand and all of that. But Too Faced is one of them. And honestly, I don't know what other ones. I've been kind of out of the loop in terms of what brands have been doing lately, but yeah, I'm definitely using this up. Although the product is nice, don't necessarily support the brand. I'm gonna try to remember that more often to make sure I'm stating officially. My Estee Lauder Sugar Honey lipstick. Ooh, it is so close. Look at that. I feel there's some progress on it. However, this top point is where I measure it on paper, and there has been not really any movement with it. Let's see. I haven't even been able to make a new mark because the top point is basically the same spot. So let's go on to our other ones. We have the Vintage by Jessica Levinskind black eyeliner. So this is one of the things that when I'm working, because I find whenever I'm on it for a long day or whatever, it does tend to transfer up there. because I just use it on my top lash line. I don't use it on my waterline or anything. And yeah, but even so, and with wearing makeup, it has traveled. It's the blue. It has traveled quite a bit. So that's good. Oh, also I think I said, yeah, okay, so I said also whenever it gets down to where it's like the V, where, you know, it's all sharpened down to the beginning of the V, I was going to go ahead and bring in a blue eyeliner to start working on as well, just to like mix things up, because I have some blue eyeliners that I need to get through. I mean, we have a ways to go still, but there's progress. It's coming through. Okay, next is my Lord & Berry lip liner, and this is little nub, all we have left. Hopefully it'll be done soon. I'm thinking, like, honestly, both the Estee Lauder lipstick and the lip liner are going to be done fairly basically at the same time-ish, but we have the blue. I don't know how much you can see just right up here, and all this still to go. However, I'm not really sure where the product ends. So, you know, although it looks like we have a lot more to go, I mean, if you look at this lip liner from, or no, this eyeliner from Makeup Forever, you know, it's not like we had all of that to use up, like, at some point. No, you know, that's a bad example, actually, because that one dried up on me towards the end. But let's look at the Kylie. So Kylie's lip liner, I did not use all of that in one go. At some point, the product stopped. So who knows for that one? We will see. All right, next we have a Tarte Lip Gloss. Tarte is also another brand that I don't support, I don't think, at this point. I'm not sure, like I said, maybe brands have been, you know, working on their stuff. But here we go. So what I did just this morning, actually, was take out the stopper. And of course, now it's all gloopy, yay. But it was because I really wasn't getting anything on the brush. And it was just such a short amount to, like I couldn't even, like, swirl the brush, really, because, I mean, look how small the brush is. Like, there was no room, wiggle room, literally. So here we go. This is the inside of it. I think you can see there's still quite a bit of product, and then obviously a ton on the brush. And honestly, this gloss is really pigmented and thick that I feel like I don't need a lot of it. Like, it's very little. I need very little. So it'll be around for a hot minute still. Okay, next is my Oprah highlighter in Beverly Hills. This is a pinwheel highlighter. However, I crushed mine up and mixed them all together, and this is what we have left. There's a little bit of loose product in there, so I'm trying not to hold it too crazy, but I have some pan in there, and we'll see. I don't know if there's been growth. Hopefully we'll see in pictures side by side. Oh, actually, I will say I have been using that differently, because I've only been using it just on the inner corner for a hot minute there. I was putting it on that lid as well. With the look that I'm trying to pan for my Pan That palette, recently haven't been doing that. However, when I used this MAC pigment today, I did add it on top of the eyeshadow, so just like a tap. So yeah, basically the way I was using that, I'm no longer using it consistently like that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll continue with this. If I can use this more often, you know, I'll be able to do that. I don't know. Okay, next is my little Benefit blush, and it's a sample blush in Dandelion. And yeah, I mean, there's some progress. I felt like there was some hard pan right here and here, and I think there actually still is a little bit. So I scraped some off, but we'll see, because I was like, there's no way, like, I'm definitely hitting my brush, and I think that I saw some hard pan. So I scraped a little bit off. So that's why there's, like, usage there, but over here there's plenty of usage, and that's because there was no hard pan, and we do see a dip happening, which is exciting. So hopefully lots of it will happen. Okay, next I have my Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream little eyeshadow single, and there's a dip in there. You can't really see it, I don't think, because it's a little blown out, but there's yeah, maybe right there. There's a dip in there. Yay, finally a dip. But this is brand new. I'm using it to set my eyeshadow primer, and that's that. Still using it, still liking it, and whenever I finish that, guess what? I have another one, because it came in BoxyCharm, and my mom also got BoxyCharm at the time, and she didn't want it, so I'm gonna use it up. And then I have my Franken blush, which is a bunch of lipsticks put together, and here we go. It's there, using it with a sponge on my cheek every day that I wear makeup, and yeah, there's a dip. I mean, I don't know how much more of a dip this is gonna go, but you know, eventually we'll be like, wow, this has already like been making a lot of progress. But as of right now, I mean, slow. And no matter what, if I don't finish this by the end of the year, which hopefully I do, I'm going to throw it out because I don't know how old the lipsticks, like I know how old the lipsticks were, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to change like formulation and blah, 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 like bacteria, yada, yada. Okay, so I have this Becca in Prosecco Pop. It's the Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid, and no new windows. Use only a tiny bit of it, just like a little pea size, like less than a pea size actually, just right here. And then of course, whenever I go out and show my legs, I will use it on my legs. However, I haven't at all these last 2 months. So we'll see whenever that happens. Maybe it will, you know, make it move a little bit more. And I don't have a weight to show you, no windows. That's all I can say about that one. It's going to be around for a long, long time. Probably longer than Becca Cosmetics itself will be around because they're closing in September. I think it was September, right? But yeah, so we'll see. But anyways, that's it for that update. I do, in terms of the no buy update, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been saying throughout this entire video, I've been fairly busy. I've been watching less YouTube, you know, and less involved in the makeup community these last 2 months, which is, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. I mean, I miss out on like my absolute favorite project panners and everything, but at the same time, life is getting in the way a little bit, so the ups and downs. So that is that. But yeah, I mean, makeup's not really been on the mind other than if I go out, I'm going to do makeup in the morning, you know? But yeah, I mean, it still brings me joy, but I don't know what else to say other than it's not really been an issue in terms of buying or not buying because I'm just not really like super on, don't have my thumb like on finger on the pulse, I think. I was like, what's the saying? My finger on the pulse. Although I will say that Lizzie McGuire by ColourPop, like that's really, I'm happy that there's a collection, and I will say I don't like any of the colors in it. It's so funny. I was just watching Beauty News about this, which I guess that's technically putting my finger on the pulse, but they were like, oh, I don't know what the audience is. And I was like, I agree, because also let me know your thoughts on it, because that just reminded me of my middle school bedroom and like all the colors in it. And I was like, that's not a memory I want to go back to. Like, I mean, I love Lizzie McGuire. I loved Lizzie McGuire. And I really wish that they brought back the show for it with Hilary Duff, because I loved Hilary Duff. Definitely saw her. She's my first person I ever saw in concert, out of 2 people that I've seen in concert from way back when I was like 12. And it was amazing, might I just say. The Metamorphosis tour. It was great. But yeah, I was a big fan of her. Anyways, that palette, and I was like, love it. No. Like, absolutely not. Even, I mean, I'm on a no buy anyways, but either way. So I feel like I'm going on so many tangents because I haven't been on YouTube in a hot minute, but that's it for today. Let me know how your project pans are going. Also, let me know if you're doing a project pan like this, because I've been hearing a lot of people say, you know, oh, I'm doing, you know, something with maybe less or more or whatever amount of products that you did, and you inspired me to blah, 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 to like do it as well. And I love hearing that, because that's awesome. I think that that's great. And I hope that you all are doing well and you're able to succeed in the project pans and whatever, you know, restrictions or, restrictions make it sound bad, but whatever goals you have set for yourself, you're able to reach. And I hope this brings a little inspiration to you all as well. So that is going to be it. And thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.